Why hello banger friends, I am Connor. I am back with another Overkill review, Banger's weekly metal review show. Just a little bit about Fuzzed and Buzzed. We got some stuff going on. Hit up our website, fuzzedandbuzz.com, buy some records. We're going to be releasing some cool stuff next year. That's all I'm going to say. 2024, we are going to be releasing something. I think you could see it. This week, I am reviewing a very highly anticipated record. This is the follow-up record for LA heavy rock juggernauts, and their last record is titled Waste. So check out this music video and this song, Chariot. Tuning in? Were you paying attention to anything you just heard? That's the brand new music video by Deathchant and their newest record, their brand new record titled Thrones, that is out today, this day on Riding Easy Records. All right, a little bit of history here, and yeah, I took my notes. Deathchant are four fried eggs trying to keep it sunny side up. You know, these guys started off in 2018. They're from LA. Their first record is a self-titled record that came out in 2019 on King Volume Records. Yo, Todd, how's it going? Soon after that, and a lot of touring, they signed to one of the heaviest labels and one of the hardest working labels in the scene, Riding Easy Records. Shortly after that signing, they released a brand new record in 2021 entitled Waste. And, you know, they got through the crazy shit that happened in this world. And now they're touring like crazy. They just signed to Atomic Music Group. What's up, Ian Watts? That dude is the real deal. I am so hyped that they signed to them. Now that means that we can get these guys to Toronto. So after all of this touring, signing to Riding Easy Records, now with Atomic Music Group, these guys are literally going to take over the entire world. I am so excited to get this album going. Is it going to be anything like their self-titled or Waste? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's talk about the absolutely epic guitar harmonies. And these guys are twin guitar wizards. So as you guys know me, I am a huge Thin Lizzy fan, and I love the era of Thin Lizzy where they got two guitarists. Those twin guitars just absolutely drive me through the wall, man. But Deathchant, holy moly! As soon as you start off the first song on this record, Canyon, it just it punches you with these crazy guitar harmonies. And here's like this great statement from the press release here. I'm just gonna read this. If you want, you could put TJ's face over mine. I know that seems to be a very classic move with my type of reviews. So let's just keep that theme going here. Here we go, let's put TJ's face now over mine. Imagine I am TJ. This band's seamless swirl of classic rock harmonies, syrup sludge, blues boogie, and psych bombast have reached a thrilling new apex as TJ spins high-powered tales of reckoning from beyond the wall of sanity. The face is gone, I'm back. So that was from the press release. I don't even think TJ said that, but fuck it, he said it here, all right? It just screams with twin guitars, so like, check out Mirror. Check the song out. Did you hear that? Like, I swear that you know, these guys are definitely worshiping Thin Lizzy. And even if they're not, they are for this song, and they are for like everything that they've done. Like, these guys are sort of notorious for that whole twin guitar, crazy harmony stuff, and these guys really bring it. It's like very, very powerful what these guys are doing, and it just glues me in every time. Like, every song, I'm just like, man, it just takes over, and these guitar harmonies are unbelievably catchy. They get stuck in your head all day, and that's what this music should do for everyone, because that's what it's doing for me. They're trying new things, you know? This is their third album. We know that they love these crazy guitar harmonies. There's like, you know, it's very heavy rock and roll. It has a little bit of doom vibes. But before I say anything here, just check out the tune Mother Mary. Have you ever heard Deathchant sound like that before? I absolutely love it. I just want a whole album to sound like this. Mother Mary is such a bass-driven tune that shout out to George. And also, Bootsy, you better hear this bass line because you wish you wrote this bass line. It is the most catchy, grooviest bass line ever. And all right, you think we're done with them trying new things? All right, now play a bit of Earth. You see what I mean? Is this a Deathchant ballad right now? Like, this is unbelievably amazing that these guys are now like, you know, their classic sound with these like really epic guitar harmonies, but these guys are like
taking it slow.
They're going in like a very mellow direction that I love so much. And I'm sort of shocked it took this long for them to try something new. Like I said, like we got Waste and we got their self-titled here. And now that we got Thrones, these guys are like, you know what? We've made albums that sound like this. Let's try something new. And I think them trying something new is the best thing that Deathchant ever did. You know, one of my favorite tunes on this is Mother Mary. And the way that it's all laid out, which I will talk about later, it just makes sense that Mother Mary is positioned where it is at song number 4 and Earth is positioned at song number 7. It makes sense, but we will talk about that later. Now we know that Deathchant are a 4-piece band. They got these 2 twin guitars, and what's cool about Deathchant is that they both take turns singing. So you get through the record, you know, you're 6 songs in, and you get Doug. I want more Doug. As soon as this song started, it was like when I'm listening to Bomber by Motorhead, and then all of a sudden we get to Step Down and Fast Eddie starts singing, and my mind just explodes, man. And that's what happened when Doug started singing here. Absolutely no bash to TJ whatsoever, but holy shit, was Doug's vocals like, it made me want to start a bar fight. I almost ran out of my house and ran to the local watering hole just to push someone, you know? Like, the thing that Doug did to me with this song is unbelievable, and I would love if Doug was taking the lead on more of these songs. Again, absolutely no bash to TJ whatsoever. I would just love if they sort of split up the vocals a bit more and, you know, Doug took the lead on a bit more and then TJ was doing some songs. Like, maybe they took turns, like, you know, singing more verses, right? But Hoax, song number 6, listen to this. See what I mean? Like, man, the way that TJ sounds and the way that Doug sound, they complement each other so much that I really wish that they really took turns singing more of these songs, because Doug's vocals are, man, like, Doug sold me on this record. The way that he sings this song is unbelievable. You could even play another part of the song again if you want. It's just so good. Hey dude editing this, I got a job for you. You got the self-titled record here, and then you got Waste here, and then you got Thrones here. You got all three of these record covers up. I'll be honest, I was a little underwhelmed with the Throne cover. For sure, the picture is taken by a fantastic photographer, and the throne is actually, like, that's a real throne. Like, some dude made that, and it's like the coolest thing. You can check it out on their Instagram. Like, they're posting all about this fucking throne. It's sick. But I was just a bit underwhelmed. Like, I think Waste has such a hilarious cover where they're all wearing sunglasses, and the self-titled record is made by a very prestigious tattoo artist. But then, like, Thrones, I feel like that would have been a better, like, 7-inch cover, or maybe stuck to a single. I do really like the white border that is around the whole image, but other than that, like, I don't know. I was a little underwhelmed. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Like, let me know in the comments if you think that I'm full of shit. Like, obviously I am. You know, all of us are. You know, it's just what we're humans, right? We're full of this shit. Literally. All right, now we're talking about this layout and these perfect song transitions, and the song layouts are unbelievable. So like I said, you know, you got Canyon, Thrones, and Mirror, and then you go to Mother Mary, which is a rather slower, mellower song. And that's the first side. And then you go to the second side and you got Chariot, Hoax, and then Earth, which is like another sort of mellow song. And then it goes into this like insanely doomy piece. All right, now just listen to the beginning of Tomb here, because it has like doom, like keeping the metal out of doom all over it. Check this out. I'm just constantly air guitaring to this album, and it really, like, the way that it makes my hips shake and makes my head nod, you know, from the amazing drumming to all of these guitar harmonies and George on the bass, man. Like, these guys are keeping it all together, and it's all insanely tight. And hey, new bands, like, listen to what Deathchant are doing and see how these songs are laid out. The way that albums are laid out is very important. You know, you don't want these songs sort of mixed matched everywhere and it doesn't make sense. This album really makes sense to me, and the way that everything is flowing and the way that it's just so consistent, man, I have nothing but amazing things to say about this album and the way that this layout is on this record. It is, to me, it's 10 out of 10. All right, so what's my verdict? Yeah, dude, this is like taking over Blood Ceremony for me. I think this Deathchant record is easily in my top 3 records this year. I am giving this like 4.8, like shirts off, Connor on a chopper, 4.8 of those out of 5. Yeah, dude, this album like really makes me want to ride motorcycles. It makes me want to start bar fights. I don't want anyone to start bar fights, but this album sort of just makes me want to do that. The guitar harmonies are amazing. The transitions between songs are amazing. The layout's amazing. The album cover is cool, but it could be a bit better. I want more Doug, but the fact that we have a bit of Doug just makes me want more. The way that they're trying new things, I would love a new an album by Deathchant that is everything that sort of sounds like Mother Mary and Earth. Like I said, 4.8 choppers out of 5. Like, this album is amazing. I want more of this direction that Deathchant is going. It's for sure in the exactly same vein as what we know and love about Deathchant, but the way that they are trying new things on this, I am like, dude, take my money, dude. Take all of it. One of my favorite parts of this segment, and some shout-outs. This time I got 3. And believe it or not, they're all Canadian bands, because I love what this whole Canadian scene is doing here. First up, we got La Chinga. They're from Vancouver. It's Primal Forces. It is out now on Ripple Music. Very high energy, very catchy. It is just fast-paced party rock and roll. These guys are very, very cool. They look great on stage. They would play really well. My mic fell. Shit, it fell again. These guys are bringing it, and this album is out now. You guys should check it out. You can buy the vinyl. You can listen to it online. It's a very great record. It sort of has like a helicopters-y sort of vibe to it, and for some reason, Canadians love the helicopters, and I can't complain about that. Up next, we got like one of my favorite band names here. This album is also out right now. The band is called Mooch. Man, that name is so great. Mooch, Wherever It Goes, it is out right now. It's very stoner rock, very influenced by Brant Bjork. If you guys don't know who Brant is, he's desert icon, starting off with Caius and then playing with Fu Manchu. So these guys on their past record went to Brant's studio in the desert and recorded. This album has very much deserty stoner vibes to it, and I absolutely love it so much. And then up next, we have a very iconic Toronto, Southern Ontario couple, Joan Smith and Jane Does. Their new record, Do Me Some Harm, out October 20th. Like I said, these guys are a legendary Toronto couple, very great people. They are their live performances are so like they really captivate you. They make you wanna like you're just glued to watching them. The sound is very hard rock, party rock. They got a single that's out now that you can check out on Spotify. I'm pretty sure there's a music video to that. That's very great, pretty funny. Shout out to Joan and Tom. Those guys they're amazing. Love them both. So yeah, notes to the side. That is it. Thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, this Deathchant album is amazing. If you want to subscribe to our Patreon, you can do that. There's some like behind the scenes stuff. Maybe you could see a picture of me sitting in this chair behind the scenes. I don't know. Find out. Tell me how you liked this review. I loved this review. This was one of my favorite records that I've reviewed so far with my banger career. Maybe there's another one around the corner. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But listen to Deathchant and all the bands that I mentioned. Boogie on, my friends.